Okay, this is the interior plumbing and appliances video. And so you'll see that our lavatory basins do not have overflow drains. And they're not required. They're not required by code. They're called escutcheons. Excuse me, no they're not. They're called percolators. And we do not have percolators here. So if you were to close the drain, fill up with water, forget it, it might overflow on you. Again, not a requirement. Underneath here, we see that we've got all of our escutcheon plates and our valves and everything. Boring. The commodes, everything is supposed to go down, goes down. Hi, Timmy! However, on this commode, our fill valve, ball cock, call it what you will, and that leak, that needs to be rebuilt. In my experience is you can rebuild one and it'll go for maybe a year, maybe. Sometimes it's easier just to replace the whole ball cock. This is our bathtub, molded tub, hot's on the left, cold's on the right. This shower diverter does not work. Okay? Shower diverter. So you get a shower or nothing. You don't get a bathtub. Okay, so that's all the plumbing upstairs. Then we come downstairs. So this is a half bath. And this is a bathing area vanity. Okay. And hot's on the left, cold's on the right. We've got a gap underneath our door so that water's going to spread out here. Hot's on the left, cold's on the right. We're missing our drain stopper. This door swings closed on its own accord. This door swings closed on its own accord. We look underneath here. Pretty boring. Okay? Boring is good. Yeah, there's some watermarks and stuff. So this is our drain stopper. Coming in here, this commode flushes fine. Hi, Timmy. Hot's on the left, cold's on the right. Just keep closing on me. There you go. That's not me. These door stoppers are missing. And again, underneath here, boring. Boring is good. Coming into the kitchen. Hot's on the left, cold's on the right. Let's see, I don't think I did this. Okay. Sprayer works. This is a vacuum breaker for the dishwasher. We ran the dishwasher in the normal mode. Didn't have any dishes or anything. Lots of steam. Hot, hot, hot. There you go. Okay. That's how we clean our camera lens. And our glasses. The board has been replaced underneath the kitchen, which we kind of expect. It's 3/4 horsepower food waste disposal. Now the thing with the food waste disposal is it makes a loud and discerning noise, and also I just want to see the disposal. Aha! Okay. I'm going to back up here for a moment. 3/4 horsepower garbage disposal, and we got loose wires going in. We do not have a connector on that. What's that? And it makes a loud and discerning noise. And this is the drain pipe for the dishwasher. It does not go to this vent over here. You might be able to put a soap dispenser or something like that, but that vent no longer, it doesn't work. They bypassed that. Now, because they took the dishwasher drain and they brought it up to the top of the sink and then brought it down into the, that's considered an anti-siphon loop. And so it does have an anti-siphon loop. It does meet that requirement. But the device is probably malfunctioning, and instead of buying a new one, they just rerouted the hose. Whoever it is that they are. Coming on along. This range will not slide back into the wall because that, get some more light, the grill is missing from the top of the microwave, and it's fallen down behind it and will not allow the range to slide back there. The range does not have an anti-tip device. It's got coils. I have coils. Bake, broil, self-clean. I'm not seeing any convection. It might be programmed in it some kind of way, but this kind of looks like just kind of like a little basic model. Bake and broil come on. All 4 burners come on. I just come in here and just turn them on. It just goes to town, man. Got the smoke alarms going. It's pretty easy. Code says you shouldn't even have, code says that you're not required to have a vent fan, kitchen range hood fan, okay? That's what code says. They said, but if you have one, then this corner shouldn't be any closer to this burner than 24 inches. Okay. But then the code says the manufacturer's listed manufacturer, UL listed manufacturer's installation instructions supersedes code. They go back to code. And that code says that this corner shouldn't be any closer than whatever it is that they say, 35 inches, 34 inches. So it's perfect, it's reasonable to, come to find out, to discover, it's reasonable to discover that this oven, this microwave vent fan is not too far from the range. But without that information, without those instructions, I have to fall back on what the code says. Actually, I don't do code inspections, so I don't have to fall back on anything. But I happen to know. I happen to be aware. Okay, what's been seen cannot be unseen. So until I'm proven wrong, they burn. Until I'm proven wrong, then I'm going to say that the vent hood is too close to the range. And we're missing our grill. And our door is broken. Alright. And our filters are filthy. The fan works. Light works. Okay, all that works. But does the microwave work? I got my magic lights. I won that because I was the smartest kid in the room. But I've also got a wet rag right here. And so I close this thing down. Hit cook time. Hit 13 seconds. That sounds good. Hit start. The microwave light does not come on. But my magic lights do. On and off. They're supposed to blink like that. Everything else is anticlimactic. You might as well quit watching the video. You might as well quit reading the report. See all that steam coming off of the paper? That's how I know it works. That's how I know it works. Okay. Hot, 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 hot. Okay. That's how we know it works. But I got the magic lights. And again, everything else is anticlimactic. So, appliances. Come along, clothes washer. None of this is GFCI protected. Our clothes dryer is not GFCI protected. Our clothes washer is not GFCI protected. Our clothes vent is dirty and it's not labeled. The length is supposed to be labeled. And then we'll just come on out. We had this on the exterior, but I have abandonment issues. And our vent is all clogged. Okay, so our vent is not supposed to have a screen on it like that. So there's that. Let's see, any other appliances? Water heater has its own video.